I haven't streamed all week, so I'm a bit out of kilter. As you know, as you get if you're not practicing things all the time, right? So bear with me. I had a really terrible week. Not the way you want to start off a podcast with, which is why I didn't do any podcasts this week because I slipped a disc. I after last Sunday for us, Saturday for Northern Hemisphere, Sunday for New Zealand. I I was picking up, cleaning up, picking up a whole bunch of Lego, and I thought, okay, we might as well finally get into sorting all this out. And I think I was up to my fifth or fourth bag, and my back just went out, like went, like an electric shock, like somebody just shoved a taser in there with a knife, with the taser, and it just, just yeah. If you've ever had a slip disc, you know what it's like. It's the most painful thing. It's like if you're a male, it's like being kicked on your gonads, right? And it was horrible. I just sort of like limped. It was really good because I was actually only 2 feet 2 feet away from my bed, and when it happened, so I just basically limped onto the bed and got onto my side, and then lay on my back because I have a memory foam mattress topper, so it's like about this about 10 centimeters. So they kind of alleviated a bit, and I was just kind of like stretched out, huddled position of just like trying to bear the pain. And once I kind of like figured out what had happened, you know, so the back had gone out basically, the slip disc. I grabbed my meds. I actually take quite heavy painkillers because I already have a neck and spine injury. So this on top just wiped me out. So I decided to just not do anything for a couple of days, but I looked online straight away. I think it was a Monday, and I went, yeah, I don't think I want to keep this, have this happen right now, and I don't want to waste any time. I text my mate, and he said, look, because I knew he himself had a slip disc about last year or the year before. I think it was last year, and he said, this is what happened. I had to go get physio and all this stuff. But I've had slip disc before, so I actually have holes in my like between an L7 and L6 discs. Like you have your discs on each other's spine, on top of each other's bones, and so I thought, I said, yeah, what happened? He said, oh, it took me 6 months, 3 months, had to get 3 months of physio. And I said, what did they do? He goes, did they massage? He goes, oh yeah, they twist and get her right in place. And I thought, oh man, 3 months, I can't handle 3 months. So I decided that I was going, I'd find out how to, somebody's got to know how to make it easier. So I jumped on YouTube. I actually have it saved in our health. If you go in the playlist, it's got health in the library there. You'll find it there. 3 ways to, to easily fix your slip disc. And so I did a couple of the exercises. It kind of loosened up my back. And the next day, I did it again, and I had a crunch, kind of like my disc just going back in. Like I said, I've had it happen before in my 20s and 30s. When I used to live about 30, 40 kgs at a time of tiles, right? And boxes of floor tiles, the ceramic stuff, heavy stuff. And they put them on the walls as well. So they're going, they come about 50 by 50 to 40 by 30 and all that sizes. So, it's easy to like get it wrong, pick it up wrong, or lay it down wrong when you're trying to lower it back down onto a bench or something, or onto the floor. Anyway, so I I did the exercises, and it clicked back in, and I was like, oh, okay. It's like, sounds like it's gone back in. So all I need to do is just let the tension, the stress around the muscle, because, it kind of rips, because it's like, because everything's like stuck to each other. So when there's like a slip, it just means, this is my layman's thinking of it anyway, is if it gets torn, right? So you got to let the muscles, once it gets back in, because that's what you want. You want it to get back in, and then all the ligaments, whatever's around it, just goes back into position, healing. So I did that for the last 4 days, 3 days, um, wore me out, really. It just took all my energy out. I had to be like taking twice the amount of painkillers, which I don't like, because I actually, over the last couple of years, I've actually slimmed down on that, because I don't like to be, I don't like anything to affect my thinking. And, I smoke as well. Cut that out. Is to, do the weed, cut that out. And I just, yeah, I just don't even drink that much, even though I've got alcohol in the house. Beer, wine, sake, tequila, whiskey. It's all there. Even cider that I've made myself is there. The bottles of it.